Hello and welcome to your beginner-friendly Pilates class. I'm so happy that you're here. You won't need any equipment today, so let's start and move together. We're starting today lying on our back, so find your way down with control, knees bent, feet flat on the mat, and place your hands gently on the side of your ribcage. Before we start moving, I want to talk quick about Pilates breathing. It's one of the most important parts of Pilates. So I want you to focus. When you inhale through the nose, imagine your ribcage expanding sideways into your hands, almost like an accordion opening. When you exhale through the mouth, feel your ribs drawing back in and gently pull your belly button towards your spine, keeping your shoulders relaxed. Let's do this a few more times. So inhale through your nose, feeling your ribcage expanding into your hands, and then exhale through your mouth, feeling your ribcage closing in, and gently pull your belly button towards your spine. This type of lateral breathing is important because it keeps your core muscles active while still allowing you to take full breaths. It helps protect your lower back and then teaches you to move with control. It might feel a bit weird at the beginning, but it's totally normal. You will get used to it and you will see so much better results if you're doing this kind of breathing while doing your movements. Let's do 2 more breaths. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And 1 more time. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. On your next exhale, gently turn your head to the right. Then inhale, bring your head back to center. And exhale, turn over to the left. Move very slow and with control here. This releases neck tensions and warms up the upper spine. 1 more exhale to the left. And then inhale back through center. Now reach your arms up to the ceiling. On your inhale, stretch your right arm overhead while your left arm reaches down by your thigh. Then exhale, return to center and switch sides. So inhale, stretch. And exhale, return through center. Let's do this a few more times. Maybe see if you can focus on the breathing as we did before. So make sure you're keeping your ribs down and you always activate your belly button. This exercise mobilizes our shoulders and opens the chest while keeping our core connected. 1 more. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, return through center. Well done. From here, stretch both arms long and also stretch your legs. Really lengthen through your whole entire body. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale, slow with control. Rudder by rudder bra. Roll yourself all the way up to seating. From here, find your way onto your fours. Hands underneath your shoulders and knees under your hips. Press down through your shoulders and then untuck your toes. On your inhale, lift your chest, arch your spine, tailbone is up. Then exhale, slow and with control, round your spine, tuck your chin in. And again, inhale, lift your chest, arch your spine. And exhale, round your spine and tuck your chin in. This is our cat and cow. A great exercise to also pair your movement with your breath and to warm up our spine. On your next inhale, find your neutral spine now. Then curl your toes under. On your exhale, lift your knees just a few centimeters off the mat. Inhale, lower down with control. And again, exhale, lift your knees a few centimeters. Inhale, slow and with control, lower down. Let's do this a few more times. Make sure your core stays activated, you're not arching your spine. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And now we're just holding here for a few seconds. Keep breathing, strong core. Just a couple more seconds, you can do it. Don't arch your spine. And lower down. Well done. Press back into your child's pose. Relax your spine. Rest your head onto the mat. And take a deep breath in. When you're ready, slowly roll up to sitting, vertebra by vertebra. Then swing your legs forward and feet flat on the floor. Sit up nice and tall, arms reaching forward. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under and roll halfway back into your C curve. Hold here for a moment, then come back up. Let's do this a few more times. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under and roll into your C curve. I want you to really focus on lengthening your spine as you inhale, and then exhale, slow and with control, roll into your C curve. Maybe see if you can roll down a little bit more, then hold and come back up. Last one, inhale, lengthen your spine. Then on your exhale, roll yourself all the way down onto the mat. Rest your hands down by your side and shuffle your heels in towards your glutes. Your feet are hip distance apart, and let's take some pelvic rocks to find our neutral spine. So gently tip your pelvis forward and you will feel your lower back arch. Then tuck your pelvis back and your lower back presses into the mat. Let's do this a few more times to get a feeling for the movement. And then find your neutral spine. It's the place in between where there's a small natural curve in your lower back, not flat, not overarched. On your next inhale, lift your right leg to a tabletop. Exhale, lower it down slowly and with control. Inhale, lift your left leg, and exhale, lower it down. Let's do this a few more times. I really want you to focus to pair the movement with the breath. Your core is engaged. Focusing on Pilates breathing, on your deep core muscles. Lifting and lowering down with as much control as you can. Well done. From here, both feet flat on the mat. Take your hands behind your head with your elbows wide. Let's take some crunches. So exhale, lift head, neck and shoulders off the mat. Inhale, slowly lower down. And again, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Keep your gaze towards your thighs, not the ceiling, to protect your neck. Really think about your ab muscles here. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Make sure you're not pulling on your neck, you're just supporting your head with your hands. On your last one, stay lifted. Reach your arms by your sides, and we're doing our hundreds. And you start pumping your arms. The movement is coming from your shoulders. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. If you want a bit more of a challenge, you can lift one leg at a time to tabletop and set it down with control. Keep breathing. Make sure you stay nice and lifted. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your gaze towards your thighs and not the ceiling to protect your neck. Make sure your shoulders are off the mat, don't lower down. Last round. Well done, stay lifted. Pull your right knee in towards your chest, extend your left leg out. On your exhale, pull your right knee in. Inhale, switch the legs. So exhale, pull. Inhale, switch. Make sure you stay nice and lifted through your upper body on your shoulders. Your lower back stays in contact with the mat. Your core is engaged. Keep going. Really switch your legs. Last one. Exhale, pull. Inhale, switch. Well done. Hug both knees in. Rest your head down and take a deep breath in. Rock your hips side to side if this feels good for you. Maybe turn your head left and right to release any tension. Let's walk our glutes now. So bring your feet onto the mat, hip distance apart. Walk your heels closer in towards your glutes and let your arms rest by your sides. You should tickle your heels with your fingertips. On your exhale, tuck your pelvis under, press into the feet and roll your spine up, vertebra by vertebra, slow and controlled. Inhale at the top and then exhale, roll back down. Again, slow and with control, vertebra by vertebra. Let's do this a few more times. Exhale, press into the mat, roll your spine up. Inhale at the top and then exhale, roll back down. Keep going and move with your breath. Really focus on slow and controlled movement. It's way more effective than rushing through the workout. Take your time. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, press up, vertebra by vertebra. Inhale at the top, and then exhale, roll back down. On your last one, hold in your bridge position. Squeeze your glutes, your core is engaged. And then see if you can lift your right leg up and bring back down. Exhale, lift your other leg. Inhale, bring back down. Make sure you're not lowering your hips down or you're not rocking through it. You're holding in the same position, just lifting one leg at a time. Your core is engaged and you squeeze your glutes. If you can't do this movement, see if you can just lift your leg a little bit or just lift your heel. Just make sure you're holding everything else as still as possible. Last one. Hold in your bridge position and reach your arms by your ears. Inhale and then exhale, reach your arms by your side on the mat. And again, keep going. Hold in your bridge position, don't lower your hips down. You're just moving your arms forward and back. Slow and controlled. Last one. And one more time, squeeze into your glutes, hold. And then exhale with control, vertebra by vertebra, roll your hips back down onto the mat. Well done, you did really well. From here, gently roll over, come onto your right side. And let's walk the side of our legs now. So building one straight line, you can rest your head onto your arm or you support your head with your hands. Then move your legs to the front side of your mat. Make sure your core is engaged and you don't fall to the back. Your hips are stacked on top of one each other. On your exhale, lift your top leg up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. I want you to lower the leg down with as much control as you can. You should feel this in the outside of your top leg. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Make sure that when you open your leg, your top hip is not rocking backwards. We want to keep our hips stuck directly on top of one another. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Hold your leg lifted. Point through your toes and let's draw little circles. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And other direction. Keep your leg lifted. I know you can do it. Reach through your toes and draw little circles. Last 2. Last 1. Hold your leg lifted. Take one last deep breath. And then lower your leg back down. Well done. Let's bend our knees at a 90-degree angle. Make sure your knees are in line with your hips and your shins parallel to the front edge of the mat. If you want, you can lift your feet off the mat. On your exhale, open your left knee, keeping your toes together, and then inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. As you open your knee, I want you to open your knee as wide as you can, but without rocking your hip. You want to keep your hips nice and stacked on top of one another. Last 1. Hold your knee open and we'll take little pulses, so pulse up and up. Make sure your feet stay together. Last 2. Well done. Lower your legs, close your knees, and then press yourself up. And let's take a little stretch. Then release, and let's get straight into our other side. So make your way down onto the left side of your body, building one long line. Rest your head on your arm or prop yourself up onto your elbow, whatever feels good for you. And again, your hips are stacked on top of each other, your core is engaged. And then move your legs to the top corner of the mat. Take an inhale to prepare. Then on your exhale, lift your top leg. Inhale, close. Exhale, lift. Inhale, close. And again, make sure that your top hip doesn't rock back. We want to keep our hips nice and stacked on top of one another. Exhale, lift. Inhale, close. Slow and with control. Last 2. Last 1. Hold your leg lifted, point your toes, and let's draw little circles. Keep your leg lifted. Really reach through your toes, finding length through your leg. And other direction. Keep going, you can do it. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And again, bend your knees at nice 90-degree angle. Lift your feet if you want to, and then exhale. Open your leg. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. On your last one, hold your knee open and let's take little pulses up and up. Only 5 more, keep going. Last 2. Well done. Rest your leg down, prop yourself up, and let's take that mermaid stretch again. We are already 20 minutes in, so you're doing really well. I'm proud of you. Let's keep going. Come onto your fours, hands underneath your shoulders and knees underneath your hips. From here, step your feet back into your high plank position. Core is engaged. On your exhale, lift your hips, come into your downward facing dog. Inhale, glide forward into your high plank. And again, exhale, come into your downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. We are doing 2 more rounds. Move with your breath here and keep your shoulders strong. Now hold in your high plank position. Keep breathing. We're just holding here for a few seconds. Strong core, pressing down through your shoulders. Stay with me, you can do it, you're strong. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Keep holding. Last seconds. Well done. Lower your knees and then slowly with control lower yourself down onto your stomach. Open your legs so that they're hip distance apart, then extend them long behind you. Rest your forehead on your hands so your neck stays long and relaxed. Lift up through your navel and slightly tuck your pelvis under. Take your time to find a comfortable position. Take an inhale to prepare. Then on your exhale, lift your right leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift your left leg. Inhale, lower. Really squeeze your glutes as you lift your leg. And really reach back through your toes. Make sure you're keeping your pelvis heavy on the mat and don't let your lower back arch. When you lift your leg, imagine your leg growing longer and not just higher. Keep going. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Walk with as much control as you can. Let's do one more on each side. Well done. Now let's lift both legs. So exhale, lift both legs off the mat. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Let's do 3 more. And the last one. Well done. Okay, final move of the class. Extend your arms forward in front of you. Then lift your chest off the floor with your gaze down. Engage your core so your lower belly gently lifts away from the mat. Take an inhale to prepare. On your exhale, lift your right arm and left leg. Inhale, set them back and switch sides. Keep going, so it's exhale, lift opposite arm and leg. Inhale, bring them back. Imagine lengthen your body, so reaching through your fingertips and toes, not collapsing into your lower back. Keep going, we're doing 2 more on each side. Make sure you're keeping your gaze down, even if you lift up. And your last one. Now for an extra challenge, see if you can lift both arms and legs together and just hold here. Keep breathing. Reach through your toes and your fingertips. This is a beautiful exercise working our entire back body here. One last breath. And then release back down. Well done, you did it. Press back into your child's pose. Let your hips sink towards your heels, arms long forward. Take a deep inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, slowly and with control, ripple your spine forward, coming into your cobra. Open through your heart. And then exhale, slow and with control, vertebra by vertebra. Press yourself back into your child's pose. Flow with your breath here. We do this a few more times. Last one. Inhale. Shift forward, coming into your cobra. Really open through your heart. And then exhale, round back. From here, slowly and with control, vertebra by vertebra, roll yourself all the way up to seated. Come onto your sitting bones and bring the soles of your feet together. Sitting up nice and tall, take an inhale, lengthen your spine, and an exhale, lean forward. You should feel a nice stretch for your hips and your inner thighs. We stay here for a couple seconds. Just keep breathing naturally and enjoy this little stretch. From here, find a comfortable cross-legged position. Again, sitting up nice and tall, and let's release any tension of our neck. Place your hands gently on your knees, lengthen to the crown of your head. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed and melt down. Now slowly let your right ear drop towards your right shoulder. Feel a gentle stretch along the side of your neck. Then come back through center. And then roll over to the other side. Move slowly and smoothly, using the breath to guide your motion. Let's do one more round. Make sure you're keeping the movement small and controlled. Your shoulders stay heavy, your chest is lifted, and your spine is long. Well done. Take a big shoulder roll down and back. And with your next inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, side bend over to the right, feeling a nice stretch for the left side of your body. And come back to center and let's switch sides. Inhale, reach your right arm up. And exhale, side bend over to the left, feeling a nice stretch in the right side of your body. Thank you so much for moving with me today. If you enjoyed this class, don't forget to like and subscribe so we can keep flowing together. I'm so proud of you, wishing you an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!